Pedaling out at Army. I love pedaling out for downwinders now. You know, leaving that wing at home, it's always nice when you can figure it out. Anyway, pedaling out from Army. 7.6 axis forward, 110 litre, 21 wide. Really loving this at the moment again. It's like come full circle. And then I've got the usual package because it's quite light wind, it's like 12 knots. 1401, silly short advanced plus, 35 skinny, 75 high mod mast. PVC paddle, adjustable, medium blade. It's all good. Aim to get in at Stanmore. Got dropped off, so A to B riding today. And yeah, hate to see you out there hopefully. Woo. Really? That was a good one, maybe the next one then. I'm on foil, but the bumps aren't playing this hard. Lost my runway. Bit far forward on the board, I've forgotten how to stand on this thing. Okay, we're up. And now the short board pays dividends. Incorporate nice high riding. Now I've got to cut right, so not as easy as just going down and losing ground. I'm going to try and incorporate my stall, save energy, try and class it up a bit. Just less impact on the body, you know, if you ride correctly. It'll let you ride daily. Oh yeah, baby. Honestly, this is the only foiling I'm interested in now. Maybe towing the big waves as well, but even that's not as interesting anymore. It is thrilling. Nationals today. That's right, the Wing Nationals. So I don't know where. I know they're at Manly. So we'll see. We might go past. See if we see any friendly faces, or if everyone's got their game face on. Oh, this setup. Oh my god. You don't know it until you know it. I mean, Dylan was telling me about the silly short and I thought I knew. And I followed his advice. And it's just amazing the difference. The silly short compared to the ultra short. I was thinking that it was a change in the way of making the setup more playful, but actually it's a difference in efficiency and leverage. So yes, it turns probably a bit tighter in your banking and whatnot, but that translates into pumping as well. Woo! Riding high. So yeah, I'm promoting the silly short now to everybody. Everyone who's got some basic level skills. If you're riding with small foils though, I guess, like I don't know what's out there anymore, in the 951 or the 101, 1001 pros. Small Spitfires, maybe demo the silly short first. But if you're like me, and typically using a bigger foil range for downwinding, you just go straight to silly short if you already know how to foil. And maybe keep the crazy short in the cupboard for when things get gnarly or you want to size down. But if you're on the ultra short, sell it. This is my advice to you. And just commit. The gains are there to be had, right? It'll be up to you to catch up to them. But they are definitely in that equipment. We'll try and incorporate that. Doesn't seem as easy when I am trying to cut though. Maybe it is. Which bump to turn down. I'm turning down now versus which one do I sneak behind. I don't want to cut left because the land is right here, but just go left to change your view. There's a bump here, I'm going to follow it. It's outrunning me, so one's pulling behind it and I can't get over that one behind it without adding my energy. So I've cut behind it to the valley that the bump leaves behind. You ride that as if you're riding a wave down the line. Another bump, it's going to leave a valley. I can sit in the back end of that valley and follow the bump that it leaves behind. I've gained quite a lot of mast height, which gives me a lot of scope to keep going downhill. I just turn that into speed for a boost. Another bump here, so I know that it's going to leave a scoop behind it, so I can sit in that scoop, follow it. It's not going fast enough, so I need to turn off and keep my speed up a bit higher than the bump's allowing. So I ride down the line. Another bump's come, it's maybe a double, so it's faster. It's going to allow me to sit behind it a little bit. It's already outrun me, so I'm going to pull into the thing behind it. It's kind of messy. So I just add my own energy while it's messy. Look for valleys, knowing that they're going to pull apart. Bump. I can turn behind the bump again. Valley. Bump. You know, micro bump after micro bump. They are leaving valleys. It's energy you can rely on. It's your first task is to find energy, spot energy in the ocean that you can rely on being there. Following this good bump. It's going to outrun me. I'll try ride high and keep up. It's already outrun me. I'm going to peel off. Look for something else. There's another bump. I'm going to turn behind it. Have a rest. It outran me. One straight behind that. Following it on the 45. Turning behind it. So I get to rest. Another bump. Good timing. It's all about good timing. If you've only got one speed, like I kind of did before, it makes life a lot more difficult. Because you're trying to find things that suit you. And they're not going to come along very often. So if you can modify your speed to match what's around you, you're going to get in sync with the bumps far better. Great downwind now. bump. Nice multiples of bumps. I'm going to go over the hill. Added in 3 pumps. Bump here, I'm going to turn behind it. Really, it's just a repeat of that for now in these conditions. Very straightforward. If I can't make the bump or I don't want to, I'm going to turn off behind it down the line of the valley and then wait for the next one to pass by, and I'm going to turn behind that one. So I'm just looking out here now, watching what's coming past. A good bump here is going past. So I know I can turn behind it without even seeing. I just turned. It outran me. So the bump just went past, so I can turn behind it. Find some downhills. How long can I stay on this thing? It's outrun me. Turn behind the bump that's following it. It's outrun me. There's another valley upwind. Just glide along until I start slowing down. I've got as long as I've got until I come to a stall, basically. So I can just glide along looking for new energy. And if it doesn't come, then I'll start pumping. Gliding, bump past, great, I can turn behind it. Gliding again. Touchdown, I burned off my speed. Another bump. Try to get my right distance behind it. Gliding again. I'm overrunning it, I'm catching up to it. So I'll figure of 8 behind it. Yeah, my turn took too long, it outran me. Just pulled one straight behind it. I'm going to tag into that. Big downhill. Woo. Before you know it, the terrain starts looking familiar, and you know what to expect within the vicinity that you can see, and then it starts becoming easy because you know what's coming next. You can see what's in front. That's a signal of what's coming behind. It's either a touch bigger or a touch smaller. On the front and back of it, and then picking the back lines rather than the front lines. If you're chasing lines in front, it's going to require energy or speed or good technique. If you peel off to the bump behind, it's coming toward you. You typically just glide to it. That's not good. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Hey Brad! Going the wrong way.
Some of the competitors have been little fucking pussies.
Yeah, of course.
And now we're relaying the mark. And
this light wind's not going to.
I'm pretty pumped right now to see you, man.
This light wind's not going to support you, big boys.
I'm gonna hit some races.
2024 Nationals. Hey boys. Oh, nice bump. Yes! Yes! side, but that worked out well. I thought I might get in the way. A little micro highlight. Not as cool as downwinding, but doesn't hurt it. Downhill action. Nice. Try to get some thumbnail angle. Sorry, I'm trying to get this right angle. That's enough of that. Thank you. Slowed up. Looks like a big fish. Like Alison might have gone to the other day. Hopefully she follows me on tracker. pump rope for Hart. Okay, that turned out to be quite a sick run. Saw some of the boys getting their race on. Light wind for the races. I'll be supporting the PPC guys because they're pretty close friends. And Sam's like 95 kilos, maybe 100. Josh, who's a phenom, is also like 95, maybe 100 kilos. So this light wind's not going to be any good for them, but there's a couple of lighter guys coming up in the 60 range and they're likely to crush today. So it would be the opposite if it was windy, so that's the luck of the draw. If it was a big wind, I don't think anyone would get close to Josh, but who knows. There's some Australian guys here, so I don't know anything about them. Anyway, it was a great run. It's cool to see the boys and the girls. Looked like a good turnout. A lot of them were winging. I got to show some of them downwinding, but they probably haven't seen it before. If you were there, good on you for supporting NZ and racing. I'm not a racer, I'm terrible. So. But I showed my support by turning up in my own way. And yeah, be good, look after yourself. Stay safe out there. It's not all gravy. Don't give up. It's a hard sport. It gets easier. I just know that it gets easier. It gets quite easy once you get it more experienced. So 75% of my runs are easy now. You know, 1 and 4 might be a bit of a crapper, but that's what you get for being out in nature. Woo! Be good, everyone.